lot going on. It's a lot going on inside. I don't care about what's going on outside. We got things going on inside. But it's a lot of things going on outside too. But what it got to do with you? What it got to do with me? If it don't affect us directly, it ain't got no business affecting you energetically. It ain't got no business affecting you emotionally. And therefore, it won't affect you physically. Now, that don't mean you don't have to care about what's going on. But I said what it got to do with you. That it affect you emotionally. That it affect you until it affect you energetically. And eventually affect you physically. And that part, most people are unconscious to. Until way later on, after accumulation and accumulation and accumulation of the bullshit that they was unaware of, until now it has become something within the physical organism known as the body that is making itself known to you by way of signs, symptoms, and or a doctor or a nurse. Walk with me. If you don't listen, you're gonna miss it. So I said that to say, you ain't got no business being lost when the directions was right in front of you the whole time. See, if your light, just like my light, if your light haven't exposed you to you, then mine definitely will. Cause I ain't got nothing to hide behind. I ain't got no face to save nobody else's face no more. You hear me? See, knowing everything is for a reason was my key. Why do I share that? Because many people told a lot of emotional baggage. Many people told a lot of mental baggage. Many people told a lot of energetic baggage. How do I know? Because I can speak to it. And if I can speak to it, that means I can relate to it. I've been there to know. But knowing everything is for a reason. Was my key. If you don't listen, you're gonna miss it. Cause I'm gonna give somebody a key today, but you're gonna have to earn it. It ain't for free. You're gonna have to earn it by your ability to pay attention. Why is he supporting? And before I go any further, stillness and abundance, love and light, health and wholeness to the soul tribe. Cause the majority of this message is for the soul tribe. But we're gonna talk to those that hate us, and we're gonna talk to those haters. If you don't listen, you're gonna miss it. I said we're gonna talk to those that hate us, and we're gonna talk to the haters. All in the same token as we acknowledge ourselves. Salute to those who see their originality beyond this physicality. Salute to those who see themselves in soul tribe. And for all the others, I could give you the game. Only if you want more than the highlights. If you don't listen, you're gonna miss it. I can give you the game if you want more than the highlights. Otherwise, I can't give you the game if all you want is the highlights. See, if you're not using your energy towards goodwill to change your existence on this soul plane, on this earth position, then what are you doing with yourself? And I ask a lot of questions that 80% don't care. 19% glad. And 1% are the ride or dies. They gonna understand. They gonna understand. They're gonna comprehend it with you, even when you don't comprehend it. If you don't listen, you're gonna miss it. That 1%, 80% don't care. 19% glad whatever happening to you might be happening to you, especially if it ain't favorable for them. And 1% gonna be the ride or die. So those are people that we need to know to keep close and cherish. We feed off yesterday's video a little bit for those that was here. If you wasn't here in yesterday's video, go back to it. Do what you hear today. Self-love, self-worth, and self-care. See, we became whole. And those of us who have became whole, we are the free spirits. We are the inspirers. We have no codependency, no type of attachment in all of our attachments, and we teach our attachments the same thing. We allow everyone to deal with their own energy in their own space according to their own time, unless invited. We release those who hate us without cause, and we forgive those who misuse us in spite. Mentally, physically, energetically, financially, emotionally, or spiritually. We appreciate these experiences as part of our journey that initiated us and activated us into higher learning, a higher being, and higher living. We stood in strength and courage through the most difficult challenges and challenging times, all toes down. We refuse to abandon our posts, while many abandoned the whole ship. In that, we completed the mission. So how are they like us? We know our triggers. We know our darkness. We know our light. And we live in our purpose. And I ain't gonna speak for all that come across this message, but to speak for those who it resonated with. Soul Tribe, where y'all at? And for all others, you're gonna have to identify yourself with yourself to identify with what I'm saying. You're gonna have to identify with yourself to make it known who you are. I ain't here to convince nobody where you should be. I'm not here to convince anyone what you should listen to. I'm not even here to tell anybody what they should do. I do share a lot of things. and I live what I advocate. And I'm definitely not here to seek validation. But in the process of doing what God sent me to do, or God designed me to do, through this experiment of allowing what I know that to be to experience itself as an emanation that I call and make known to y'all. That's our woo. It's an honor to be here in this present existence. If you don't listen, you're gonna miss it. See, we never know who may need to hear something we have to say. Many times I didn't know who I was going to meet that was carrying something I needed to hear until they appeared. So I'm glad to have this opportunity and this appearance to do just that, to be able to share something that somebody may need to hear in this appearance. Because knowing everything is for a reason was my key. And maybe it could be yours. Stillness in abundance, love and light, health and wholeness, 3 times. Thanks for everybody who show up. When you show up, thank you for showing up. Thanks for the likes, unlikes. Thanks for those who share the message. Thanks for those who leave comments. Thanks for those who appreciate the transmission. I appreciate y'all too. My name is Sabu.